Of course. Of course. Look, English,
Yeah.
Greek,
Keep making.
Aramaic, and other things. So that's good, Bill. So this is where our custom that it's v'korosol Shabbos oneg, that
Pleasure.
it's a pleasureful day. We eat better. I knew a certain doctor who was a friend of mine, who the great achievement in his house was that they lit the candles and they ate challah.
Oh, yeah.
Certain people have the custom of eating gefilte fish. Okay?
Why wasn't it
you-
challah with
you-
special bread? Because
Challah
It is.
originally was
In Israel, it
temple
is
bread, but we adopted the name. That's the name changed.
It's all
You know,
everywhere.
that's not what the original word meant.
no, but also that it was white bread. Poor people couldn't afford it.
Yeah, it was better quality. Sure, it was the finest of the finest. And we ate cholent. Did you eat cholent? No.
Oh,
Eastern European Jews eat cholent.
oh, it was so
G-U-N-U-C-H.
It's a type of bean soup mixed with meat. Very good.
Never heard of
What
it.
soup?
till I
What
went-
soup?
Never heard of it till I went to Prague.
What soup?
Yeah.
Cholent, CHOLENT.
We have that
If you, if,
every Saturday.
yeah, every Saturday you
Okay.
have cholent. Matter of fact, if you go to Los Angeles today
Huh?
and you go to the Jewish restaurants, even that are open on Saturday, they will advertise
Solent.
cholent on Shabbat.
Where, which part of
You put it
Los
On
Angeles?
Go on Ventura Boulevard.
Ventura. That's not
So if you have an
Fairfax.
account,
In Fairfax, there's no place that's open on Saturday, but on Ventura
There's hardly
Boulevard,
anything left there.
so if it is open, is
yeah.
it kosher to eat there?
That's a different story.
But we'll go there
Usually it's
some
Israelis
Yeah.
who have the cultural habits but don't realize. Now, it's perfectly permitted to have a store open on Saturday, and in Jerusalem they have, and in Tel Aviv, and I've said many times, I went to restaurants in Jerusalem and in New York when I was a boy that were open on Saturday. You bought a ticket for money
In advance,
in advance,
yeah,
or you gave them your credit card
in advance.
in advance. You went to the store, they had the stuff on the stove, and
Hot
cholent has to cook for 24 hours anyway.
You brought up a whole other
Or
issue
in-
though. Why, if paper money's paper money, why isn't
I
the
didn't see any
ticket money?
restaurants open.
Why
Isn't
is the
money.
ticket
Not
money?
Jerusalem.
Because
Why isn't the ticket money as
the
well?
ticket is the equivalent, but it's somewhat diminished money because it's not tender for all debt.
Oh.
It's tender only for debt at this particular store.
It's sort of like a receipt.
Well, the people.
Rabbi, I was amazed that nothing was opened in Jerusalem on Saturdays.
But they used to, when I was
Not
in
now.
Jerusalem, look,
They're
I
real
think I'm
strict.
going to Jerusalem in the fall. When I was in Jerusalem in 1992, in 1986, in 1984, in 1971, and
It was
Someone else.
a lot more liberal.
there
then.
was there were a lot more
you
stores that
could
were open.
open.
I'm not talking about non-kosher. I'm talking about absolute kosher,
Stores.
100%. So, but you have to know how to do it. If you know how to do it, it's fine.
They have
So,
goyim
Weren't
they have
these
goyim
kosher
working in the
owners
store that
working
day?
on Shabbat?
You're not allowed to have.
Yeah.
a guard
well,
working
they
for you
they
because
they
you're
served
having somebody
people,
work
and then they
for
had
you.
Arab help,
Yeah.
So
and
I
they
still don't
had
get it.
Ethiopians
The rules,
helping,
they
and they
bend
had
the rules.
Romanians
But that's a
helping.
violation.
But
Going.
you're not
Come in
supposed
and
to
turn the
have
lights
them
on
work
for
for
you.
you.
Yeah, that's a violation in itself.
That's
And then you
that's
gotta go to the
also,
hotels
you
for
know,
the meals.
so that's a different question. How are you allowed to have strangers do things? Well, the answer is they weren't actually doing work defined by the Talmud. They were doing things that we call work. Now, I'll give you an example.
Okay.
On the Sabbath, even the most religious Jew will wash a dish that was not washed if he's going to use the dish to eat on the Sabbath day. Okay? Yeah, have a bunch of dishes, they're not washed.
But what
You
wasn't
could
the
wash a
thing with the
glass
Shabbos
because
goy
you
that?
drink
Huh?
water.
What I got someplace in my travels that the Shabbos goy
Yeah.
kind of just had to know that he was doing you a favor, and you can't tell him anything.
I
It's
will
just-
not discuss
you-
the Shabbos
yeah,
guy
all
for
right,
you.
all
I will discuss with you, the Shabbos guy will bring Jerry Brown to sit here. And he will tell you how he was the Shabbos guy for my friends at Yale when he was at Yale Law School.
Really?
Okay?
I have,
So, no
I have a
question.
little statement. We used to go to a different synagogue at times, and what is Connie asked me to turn the lights back on in the restroom. And I said, oh, yeah, it's all right, I'm your Shabbos guy.
He used to be a guy.
Yeah, it's a good guy.
You know,
We
pleasure-
know better now.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure. Swimming,
Yeah.
okay. It's a thing that you don't do during the week.
It's discussed in the Talmud, whether
Yeah,
you're
I
allowed.
know.
Okay, go ahead, yeah.
Discussed in the Talmud, and there's a question that the rabbis
Yeah.
gave certain instructions about it. If you went swimming in the nude, it was permitted.
Really.
They were afraid that you would squeeze out
Oh,